Hey there, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. Oh my god, it's embarrassing. Hey, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. You just saw my panties. How are you doing? Welcome to a pick a card. It's called Stay or Go, Walk Away or Leave. Wait. Walk away or wait. Sometimes you wonder, what should I do? Do I walk away? Do I wait? How do I handle this situation? Because sometimes it can be confusing. And I want to say going into this, for you to be open to what you hear first and foremost. I read really differently from other readers that you most likely watch, and I just want you to remember that when you're listening to your guidance, okay? If you decide to subscribe, I welcome you, but watch some of my other videos so you know who you're subscribing to and what kind of content I give, and really more so how I deliver that content. And for those people who are subscribed, you know who you are. I adore you for accepting how I read and the various ways that guidance comes to you, be it a little bit rougher or even gentle, but thanks for being an open-minded person when it comes to being guided and not just wanting to hear what you want to hear, but hearing what you need to hear. I want to say going into this that some of these may be slightly inconclusive, and by that I mean sometimes it's not just a matter of waiting or walking away. Sometimes you do both. Sometimes you do neither, and that's a different thing as well. Different nuances there when it comes to walking away and waiting. What does waiting look like? What does walking away look like? Does walking away mean forever? Does walking away mean, for a season and a reason? What does that mean for you? Look at those things and be open your mind up to what those could be. And I know that can be really frustrating because being in that position, it can be frustrating when you are meant to let go and lean back but not entirely walk away. It can be a really difficult space to dance in. So I just wanted to say that before going into this, just so we're all on the up and up and you are fully aware of what I need you to know. Anything else? Can't think of anything else. If anything, I will see you in your number. The numbers here are 2, 9, 4, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. 4, 9, 1, 3, and 2. Did you pick your number? Did you pick your number? I'm going to give you a second. I'm going to give you a hot second. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one's calling to you, baby? Which one wants you? Which one has your message waiting for you? Do, 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 do. You will find the number in the timestamp below in the comment section. So once again, is your message in 9, 1, 2, 3, or 4? Happened really nicely. I will be starting with 1. Whoa, this is not 1. This is not 1. I'm starting with 4. Sorry. That's weird. I will be starting with number 4. So, hey number 4. How are you? That was awkward. Okay, let's do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this okay? Yeah, let's do that. I don't have my bangles on today, number 4. My hands feel naked and hairy. Naked and afraid. Oh no. I don't see my other bangles. Oh, they're so far away. Okay, number 4. Stay or go. Walk away or wait. What is it for you? Walk away or wait? May I please have guidance for number 4, please? When it comes to the situation they are dealing with. Please. Should number 4 walk away or wait? Based on the guidance you give. feels like something already. Oh, so tell me more. Okay. Yeah. This feels like a weight. Yeah. This feels like a weight. It feels like there's certain things that are out of balance. I feel like this is a weight. I mean, really, what I want to do is just give you walk away weight and you bounce. But giving the person that I am, I guess I gotta give you a little bit more. And I actually, oh fuck, I should have said this at the beginning. I recommend that you like the video so it saves to your liked folder, or add it to some playlist of yours. Just so in the future, when you need to know whether it's a walk away, or if it's the same situation or something else, so you can track. You can track what to do at that at that point or in that situation. Okay. To me, this feels like a weight, but it feels like give a little bit of your energy to it, and by that I don't mean give your energy to it. I mean, like, if you've been giving too much, give a little. Okay. If you haven't been giving any, which I give a little bit of effort, not like I'm putting effort. This is, I put like a little bit of effort in. So put like a toe in, right? It's a lake, dip your toe in. Just literally like just dip your toe, not even like your second toe or your third toe. Like dip the tippy tip of your big toe in. That's the kind of weighting that I'm getting here, the energy, because things are still in flux, but I feel like with the way things are here, it it may need some time, but really it just seems like, I don't even know if it's time necessarily. It's just that things aren't where they could be, and I'm not getting a leave vibe. Like, even with chemistry in reverse here, I'm not getting a leave vibe. And with the cards that came out to confirm a little bit more, I'm still not getting. It actually adds on more to the weight a little bit. Well, wait a bit. Let me not even give a time to that. Wait a bit. Okay. Wait. Anything else? King of Swords. So King of Swords is a man to me who is, it's an energy to me that is disconnected. Okay, that's weird. It's an energy to me, it's not so weird, but it's an energy to me that is disconnected. But when I see the King of Swords, it reminds me of my first impressions of the King of Swords. The King of Swords, he looks to me like someone who is disconnected. He looks like he lives in La La Land, like he's always in his mind. He just kind of looks zonked out. Not zonked out, but like he just looks like he's not present. He looks like that kid in class that's sleeping, or that kid in class that just doesn't participate, or just kind of stares, that guy in the meeting or that person in the meeting who's just kind of there, and you're like, what does Jerry even do, right? And Jerry being male or female, whatever. What does Jerry even do? And then you hear Jerry give a report, and Jerry has been up on game the entire fucking time, right? Like Jerry knows what's up. He just, and she, the Jerry just seems to have a zonked out kind of impression that they give, like they're not listening, but really they are in their own way, and they're listening so acutely, like so succinctly, like they're really actually listening deeper than many people even thought they themselves were listening at. And I feel like that's the kind of waiting that you need to do. It's a waiting that you're watching, right? You're acutely paying attention, but you're also not entirely King of Wandsing involved in the shit. You know? It's almost like a doctor, when you go to the doctor's office and they're just kind of sitting there listening to you talk, and then you're like, are you even listening? Okay. Da 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 da, boom boom. Or even like a psychiatrist, like a psychologist, like you're talking, you're like, is this even making any sense? Like, are you listening? And then they're like, da 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 da, or like a coach. Like, I get this as some of my clients. They they're like, oh, I've been talking too much, so you probably don't know. And then I regurgitate like what I've heard, and they're like, whoa, that's exactly, you actually give them more than they thought you saw. So this is the energy to me that you kind of have to embody given this situation. It's a weight, but it's a weight where you're living your own life, you're doing your thing, but you're acutely watching the situation. And I feel like the situation, I mean, it seems like me right now. It seems like whatever this Ten of Pentacles is this is not entirely a bad situation. There just may seem to be certain things that are needing to be sorted out. I can't. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is the Tower, which makes sense. I mean, there's flirt here, past life relationships, forgiving and learning. That's why that was weird and a bit of a surprise. Come through Tower. I feel like this is not only whatever the situation is. To me, the situation feels like, I don't know where you're at, number 4 in particular, but it seems like this situation may be in the beginning of the Tower. In that things may be brick by brick not falling apart, by brick being a bit shaky. And so I feel like the wait is to wait for this whole thing to become undone. It makes sense in that the Ten of Pentacles to me is the pinnacle of all the minor arcana. It's the card I most respect in the tarot, as far as the minors go, and really overall. It's also a card of to me, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, things that have taken time to build, legacies, generations. Like, this is a really strong card for things that take time and things that are going to take a while to build and also take a while to fall. So if that's the case, I feel like this is a building and a falling. So whatever this imbalance is in your situation, it may take. I don't even want to say that. I feel like I've hesitated on saying it may take a while to sort itself out, but I also feel like it may also turn around at not even to the drop of a dime, but in a way that you, and not even because of the Tower, I'm saying was in a way that you don't expect, but in a way that, wait, okay? Just wait. Yeah, anything else? Yeah, Queen of Swords. So I feel like the tag team is here. The tag team is here. If you need to, I suppose as the Queen of Swords typically goes, if you need to cut certain things out that'll help you wait, I suppose do that. I don't think you should be too hasty though. It doesn't feel like you need to be too hasty. I feel like there's a degree of understanding here, but I don't know who you're trying to understand, either the situation, either yourself, or whomever is involved in this thing. But I don't think, don't mind me. Thanks. I don't feel like understanding means not sticking up for yourself. I feel like it's being able to see things as they are and being astute. So again, we have another family of the swords here, being very astute, and I feel like the Queen of Swords, outside of the King of Swords, has a certain compassion, but her compassion is skewed towards a more just type thing. And I say that because, well, she reminds me of Justice more so, but I feel like Justice doesn't care, okay? Like, Justice doesn't care about you. It just cares about what's right and what's wrong. Here, though, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you need to embody a bit of that as you wait. And detach a little bit, you know? Like, let things play out the way they need to. So, wait, alright? Good luck with this. I hope that you're okay. I wonder if I should pull some guidance for you to give, to help you out as you wait. Okay, I'll do that. Why not? Let's do that. Come here, baby. May I please have a message of guidance, please, for number 4 during their wait? To the sea, ultimate wait card. It's not the ultimate wait card, but it's definitely a wait card. To the sea, the general message says, isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. So, allow trust and faith to guide you forward, babe. I wish you everything, okay? I wish you everything. And don't forget to like the video so you can come back to it from your liked playlist. It's just much easier. Or share it with a friend, or put it in a saved folder or some sort of playlist for yourself, so that when you're in a bit of a pinch and you want to know where you're at, if it's still in the energy of this weight, what you can do. Okay, so I wish you everything, and keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you in the comments. Thank you for being here and giving me some of your time. Cheers. If you're a time stamper, hi. Are you waiting for me to change cards? Time stamper, you here? You waiting for me to change cards? I appreciate you, but I hope that I would have put the timestamps in the place already. What do you think? 2 or 1? I say, fuck, man. We're not doing this today. We are not. No, we are not. Are you fucking kidding me? I really don't want to play this game. Wow, okay, I haven't played this game in a while. It's not a game, really. It's just really a bit of an annoyance. Okay. 2 and 1. Yay. The life of Luz. Holla. Hey 2. Hey 1. How are you? Hey 2-1. Hey 12. I wasn't expecting this either. So, let's figure this out, yeah? So, wait or go? Walk away or stay? For this person, 2-1 and 1-2, 21 and 12, 21. What is your guidance here? Wait or go? Should I stay or should I go? There's a song that wants to come through. I love how people limit spiritual, I guess, gifts, you could say. I had someone once complain over the fact that I was singing. It's a clairaudient thing, boo. Wait or go, please. For this person that they're dealing with. Wait or go. Should they stay? Go. Only you can make me feel this way. Ba-da-ba-da. Only you can make me feel this way. Honestly, this looks a little bit more, I don't want to say complicated, but this looks a little bit more not as binary. It's not as straightforward as wait or go, like I said in the beginning. There is a wait or go here, but let me just say this. It seems like there may be something that you need to not sacrifice, but there may be something that you may need to lay down your horses, lay down your burden, lay down something in order to do something else. So if that answers your stay or go, then that's your answer. Lay something down in order to pay attention to something else. That's what I'm seeing here for you. 21, 12, 1, 2. Okay? Oops. Yeah. Because I feel like it's either hard for you to focus on both things or all of the things. And also perhaps even a part of you, I read in layers, right? A part of you may also not really want to let something go or let something down, right? Like maybe you don't want to put your burdens down. Maybe you don't want to put what you've been working on down. Maybe you don't want to not carry all the things that you're carrying, or you don't want to let something go. You don't want to. You really don't want to. But it seems like if there's multiple stories here, it's like the same essence. So if you wanted to, if it's almost like you kind of have to do that in order to work on something else. Like you have to leave something in order to work on in order to stay or work out something else. And I'm feeling like this is more of like a mental, like, oh, I don't want to do it. Like for instance, I have a friend who needs to rebrand her business, and she's been rebranding for, if you're watching, hey boo, she's been rebranding for about a year. Okay, that says there's something about the rebranding that she doesn't want to do, either because it's a hassle or because deeper down she just really doesn't want to do it, right? Or there isn't necessarily something else that has caught her attention enough for her to let go of what she currently has in order to step into the new. So I feel like it's almost like there's two things here, something that you may need to let go of and something that you may need to give more of your time to. Something that you may need to lay down a burden, or lay down something that you kind of don't want to lay down. Like you don't want to lay it down in order to work on something else that you're like, maybe I should. This is almost like having to let go of hot Cheetos and delicious, yummy junk food in order to get the body that you want. More or less, maybe even after a little health scare. You know, one of those things where you're like, oh, I don't want, like you're begrudgingly letting something go that you don't entirely want to let go of in order to step into something that you know you kind of need to do, that you need to put your time and effort into. It's that essence. So that's what I would say, really. Anything else here that can help stay or go with this number here? This could be the one. I do feel like there's something that you have to let go and then work on something else. I feel like for you who's watching this, there's almost like two things involved. I don't know if this is a that's nice. I don't know if this is an energetic tie. It's almost like, let's say you had an argument with somebody, but you still really want them in your life, and it's either like you either let go of the argument, you know, and continue having them in your life, you know, something like that, where you're like, oh, but like I want to be vindicated, like no, but you're like, at the same time, fuck, you know, something like that. If that's where, if the energy is in one particular place, right? So it could be two things: either cut back hours at work in order to spend more time with XYZ, or it could be one of those things where stop doing, like, okay, it could be like two areas, right? Cut more time at work in order to spend more time at home, two different areas. Or it could be in one area where you're like, okay, cut back doing this type of shit at work and instead focus on this other type of shit at work, you know, something like that, where it's either in one topic or it's in like two or even maybe even multiple, but I'm picking up more on two. Anything else for this 2, 1, 1, 2, 21, 12, please? There we go. Yeah. I mean, I recently found out that the 7 of Cups in reverse is when something is too good to be true. Hey. So, yeah, that was awful. I lost the stream. Anyway, 7 of Cups is where something seems to be too good to be true, apparently. And the 10 of Swords to me is the sword in a death, not a death, but almost like either our job is done, or something that is being revived that ought to have died. And that's not a good thing or a bad thing, that's just a thing, right? So I feel like, to me, I'm just gonna, where it still stands, of there's something that you may need to let go and something that you may need to put your efforts into more so. But in order to do that, you kind of have to let something go. I hope this served you in some sort of way. Sorry about the choppiness, but I'm glad we got the stream back. I would not have wanted to restart this video or chop it up in a way. So I'm going to ask for your guidance here. Guidance for you regarding this situation, how to best handle it. May I please have some guidance for 2, for 1, for 21, for 12, please? Never ending story. Okay. Yeah. It's 37. So, never ending story here says, let's get her going. There's a story through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie and wants to protect you and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Take care of that small part and do what you need to do, okay? I wish you everything. So what I've been telling the other numbers is save this somewhere. If you like it, you add it to like your liked folder. You can save it to a playlist. You can share it somewhere. You can comment your times. Come back to it in the future and use it as something that you can see where you're at. When you rewatch the guidance, you may pick up something different, because many people have told me that, even in especially personal readings. Well, in everything really, myself as well. In different things depending on the level that you're at, or you can see, oh shit, I'm still in this space, but in a slightly different way. So, you know, the guidance even that I've read has many layers to it, and you can pick up certain things, the situation that you're in, if you do pick the same number. It kind of tells you you're still sort of in the same similar space. So in any case, save it somewhere, keep it on your side, keep it for you, and, you know, good luck moving forward, okay? I wish you everything. Keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you in the comments. And, oh, if you do choose to subscribe, watch the other videos to see if I'm the one for you. If not, sayonara. See you next time. Bye. Okay. Okay, number 3. How are you, honey? Should you stay or should you go? Oh, what? That's weird. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, okay. Oh, that's sad. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Should you stay or should you go? Let's get into it. Shall we? Shall we? Alright, honey. So, stay or go? Win or draw? I'm hearing that Mac Miller song called Donald Trump. You can watch this crazy laugh I had and we go win. Lose or draw. Hey, that's a really good song. We gonna take over the world while these haters getting mad. Take over the world with it. Crazy laugh I had. And that song came true, didn't it? Alright, let's win or lose. Hit or draw. I love that song. Such a great song. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Number 3, should you stay or should you go? Still shuffling for you, trying to entertain you while I'm shuffling. I don't show my face, so it's not like I can make faces or make eyes at you, so I have to tell you stories, but not really. Just hanging tight. You good? Alright. Stay or go for number 3. Stay or go for number 3, please. Da 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 I feel like there's something that you do need. I'm gonna say need. There's something that you do need to let go of. Something that you need to let go of, not leave necessarily. I'm using my words as best as I can. There's something that you need to let go of, but you seem to be afraid to let go of it. Sips tea. I feel like you've been told something, and there's something you've been told that you don't want to go against, or there's something you've been told that is holding you to that is hindering, or that aids you in not letting go. Let me say it that way, because this I don't like me reading sometimes. You know, I don't I was watching a reading. I haven't seen a reading of hers in a while. I was watching Varush Tarot, and she was saying how when she reads, she tries not to change her karma. In any case, what I got away from what she was saying in the video I was watching, she said, when I read, I don't want to me, what I took away from that is she didn't want to tell people what to do based off of the reading. And I really like that, because that's essentially what I like to do as well. And that's why I like to pull guidance, because just because, let's say, especially the dangerous ones are where you're watching, you can watch your tarot reading, right? You can watch your reading for the month, whatever, and it says, oh, your soulmate wants to come to you, they want to talk to you, they wish you could be to XYZ, and then somehow some people, from hearing what the other person is feeling, thinking, intending, they take it upon themselves to go ahead and propel that thing forward, when really your guidance could be sit the fuck down, right? So that's why when I do readings, whether it's an I Spy or like a monthly reading, it's mostly your guidance reading. So it's not so much about what this person is saying or doing or showing, like, yes, but it's more so like what your guidance is on how to move. So like what I look for when I read is like, what is your guidance? Like, how can you act in your highest good? So those readings may not be as popular because you're not, nosy. I get it. Shit, I get it. But they're incredibly helpful, because then it more so guides what you need to do. Even when you get a reading from someone, when I do personal readings and someone wants to know what their counterpart or their person is thinking, feeling, or whatever, I will pull that, but I shouldn't say this. I throw in the guidance of what you should do. It's always my bonus. I shouldn't have said that because I like it to be a nice surprise. But it's my bonus because I don't want to tell you, oh, this person wants you XYZ and it makes you happy, and then you go ahead gung-ho and start jumping head at first when your guidance could be sit down. Let them come to that conclusion. You know what I'm saying? So I say that because here, what I'm seeing here, as far as this stay or go, it gets more complicated the more numbers I do. What I'm seeing here is there's a feeling, there's like something that you may be feeling, right? Something that you low-key trust, and not even trust, something that you're tied to that is keeping you, I don't want to say hostage, because that's what I was talking about with the whole Varouche thing, and what she reminded me. She put into words what I like to do when I read, which is I don't want to use words that sway you any which way, because sometimes this could be a situation that I don't know. I like to make sure I say words that are as neutral but as representative to the issue at hand, so that you know for you which way to go. So I don't know what this is. You could be a mother and you're your father, and your feelings are keeping you tied to your baby mother or your baby father, and you know that society or your background or whatever has told you that you need to stay in this relationship, but you want to let it go, or there's something about it that you need to let go. Like, it's different. You could be in a weird situation like that. So in any case, that's number 3. Thanks for listening. I feel like there's something keeping you to a certain situation here. I mean, obviously, I suppose, or else you wouldn't be watching a stay or go, right? But it seems like something that's keeping you is how you feel about it, low key, but also how you feel about it in terms of certain like labels or external influences. So what I'm seeing here is someone who could be in like a twin flame situationship, and their state, like the fact that they know it's a twin flame thing is what's keeping them, when that's the thing that's keeping them tied to it. The knowledge and maybe even the feelings that, oh, this is supposed to be someone special to me, so I should stick around. Something like that, where like a label or is this like an external thing is keeping you tied to a certain situation. So it is a little bit difficult. So I feel like there is a need for you to leave, but there's also like a self issue, self-esteem, self-worth. I don't like saying these. I don't know, they're so cliche because no one's sitting there being like, I have low self-worth. Like, no, that's not how it manifests or materializes itself, even though that may be the root. It's like hope, I suppose. Let me see. We're getting off track. Stay or go. Come on, stay or go. Stay or go. Give me something a little bit more here. I feel like there's a part of you that wants to leave it, but you get pulled back because, again, there's a tether, isn't it? There, a tether. A tether. It's a stretchy tether where you go as far as you can and then it pulls you right back. Tell me a bit more, please. We gonna take over the world while these haters getting mad. Take over the world. Watch this crazy laugh I had and we go in. Lose your jaw. I wish I could play music right now so that you could hear that song. We gonna take over the world while these haters getting mad. Take over the world. Watch this crazy laugh I had. Be in awe. We go in. Lose your jaw. Yeah, okay. feel like whomever this is, whatever situation you're in, again, I'll say it again, I just said this, you don't want to be in this situation, and yet there you are. So I feel like the romance angels are more so really sympathizing with your situation. Romance angels, y'all got sucked in. Pull out, stay or go. Again, I think it's difficult for you to stay or go. Because this thing, whatever this is, it gives you something. But it also, not say it takes away, but it also doesn't give you other things. We gonna take over the world while these haters getting mad. Why the fuck do I keep singing this song? Is that the hope? That you're gonna take over the world with this thing? I know it's a draw. I feel like it's a draw between staying and going. We gonna take over the world while these haters getting mad. I mean, these are haters, right? Haters getting mad. We're not paying attention to the haters getting mad, labeling them as haters. But I mean, I feel like maybe waiting for something. You're waiting, right? I mean, you are waiting. And, well, stay or go, bruh. Stay or go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I mean, the separation and reverse. We're getting the same message. You're. I don't want to say stuck, but I don't know how much of this can actually be shifted here. Let's see, like how much, given the energy that you're in, and whether you can actually stay or go, win or lose. It seems like it's a draw here. B, help me out. Stay or go. I mean, I think at this point it's deeper than just stay or go, or it's a little bit more complex than just stay or go. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Okay. So this looks like a stay, right? From the tarot, this looks like a stay. This looks like a stay from the tarot, but at the same time, given what my oracle cards have told me, this seems like a situation that you don't necessarily want to stay in. This is a situation that you want to leave from, because even the cards that are the staying cards are Knight of Cups is, giving that cup, but it's almost like giving yourself the grace to be strong here in this situation. Ugh, I don't like that. I know these are like good cards, yay, but I feel some type of way about it because my oracle cards are telling me that there's something deeper beneath this staying situation. I feel like even the fact that separation comes up in the reverse still tells me that you may be wanting to escape, leave this situation, release yourself from it, or at least some aspects of it. But there is a tie to it, like you're sort of tied to it in some way. And the Queen of Pentacles, I mean, she is who she is. The Queen of Pentacles can't not be the Queen of Pentacles. She's the giver. She is the giving tree. She will give until the cows come home, and even after that, until she has nothing else to give, and even then she'll give the last fuck she has and conjure up a fuck to give after that. So King of Pentacles, cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I was to, I don't like having to say this. I don't like having to say this. I'm saying this begrudgingly, but it's looking like the tarot is saying stay. I mean, the romance angels are showing me something deeper, but the tarot to me is sort of saying stay. It's saying, I'm not sure if it's saying wait necessarily. It may be like you're waiting. I feel like you are waiting. Yeah, I feel like you are waiting. Yeah, you're waiting. You are waiting for something to change. You are waiting for victory. You are waiting for something to become better. So Maybe you will take over the world. We gonna take over the world while these haters getting mad. Take over the world, watch his head. Maybe you will. Wow. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. That's the ultimate Disney prince. Ace of Swords in reverse. Strength. Yeah. It's looking like a stay to me. But it's almost like a you are waiting for something. So good luck with this one, okay? I'm gonna say hang on to this, like the video or add it to a folder, a playlist folder or something, so you can come back to it in the future and see where your energy's at, okay? If things change, if you feel things have shifted for you, and see what more you can get from this reading. If you pick a different number, or if it's the same one, what more there is for you. I am going to pull a guidance card for you, like I said, because I am feeling some type of way about this. This is almost like, you know, a friend who's in an abusive marriage, but the abuse is coming from a very, very deep place within their partner, and they need help. And because the person has taken vows, and because of their beliefs and my beliefs and things like that, the person, it's like, that's the feeling that I'm getting. That's not the story here. Please don't get that twisted. That's not the story here. If that's your story, but that's like, as a friend who would be watching this, friend, I'm a little bit like, ugh, oof. But it's almost like, okay, things may, I suppose, improve, or whatever the case may be. So let's pull your guidance if this resonated for you in some way. Let's pull, may I please have guidance for this situation, please? This, for number 3. May I please have guidance on how they can best handle this? Thanks. Serendipity. So it seems like things may get better for you, you know? I think the romance angels may have been showing me your panties, showing me how you're feeling about the situation, how you're tethered to it, and it seems like things may be getting better for you, or things will get better for you, number 3. So, look, okay, you know, my human is kind of like, ooh, I hope so, but seeing serendipity to me is a card I really, really respect. Whenever I see it, it means, yeah, it just means quite a lot to me. So, it also is a card where sometimes things fall into place, and by that I mean heavy on the fall, where things may break, but as they're breaking, all you're experiencing is the breaking, but what you're not seeing is the fact that what's breaking is falling into place where it needs to be, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, something has been built off of the not like off of the wounds, like off of the pain, or off of the breaking. I don't know what your situation is, man. This could be for something like not even that serious, but you know, erring on the side of caution. It's because how I'm feeling about this is not, yeah. But I don't know the situation. So, but it does seem like things will be getting better, and things are falling into place, right? Maybe breaking apart to come together, or yeah, it may not be as easy or as simple to navigate through. You know, the haters may be people who mean well, but it's a bit difficult. So I don't know what kind of people picked this, but I imagine it's something of a complicated situation, and I'm glad that it started off with me saying that. I'm not saying my opinion necessarily, I'm saying what the guidance is. Because I read for some friends and I'm just like, okay, well, I don't like this guy. that you're dealing with, but this is the guidance, so what can I say? Serendipity, opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. All right. Pay attention to the red flags in reverse. So it seems like there may be something about your situation that you're not noticing. It could be the fact that maybe you're seeing things falling, but you're not looking down or looking around you. You're too close to the situation, and perhaps I do see 3 when I see serendipity. I think it's the S. And 18 is 9. But in any case, I feel like, especially since you're number 3, you're being protected, you're being watched. Just maybe open your eyes a little bit more and like lean back a little bit to look at more of the picture. That may help you, if help is what you are needing. I'm assuming a lot here, but I'd rather err on the side of caution, and just kind of look at what else is going on around you as things are sort of falling apart or falling, in place, as I said that. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Come fucking through. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. So, keep your light on, babe. I hope that you're okay and taking care. If I'd like to hear from you in the comments over what the situation may be for you. If you again want to add it to your liked folder or share it with somebody or anything like that, I'd be appreciative, and I think you would be appreciative as well in the future if you were to watch it again to see where you're at. Also, there seems to be nope, I forgot. All right, bye. Oh, well, it's fine. Bye. Hey, number 9. Hi, honey. How are you? So, should you stay or should you go? I think how dogs bark is really funny sometimes. Alright. Number 9. Stay or go. Walk away. Or wait. Because every little thing she does is magic. May I please have some guidance for number 9? Or, what's the word for number 9? The situation number 9 is looking into. Stay or go? Oh, what are you doing here? Okay. Oof. Ugh. Alright. I'm getting you sorted back here, number 9. Just chill out. Just breathe. I don't like saying this. I really don't, because it makes me feel some type of way. But I realize I channel in the beginning of my readings. Like, it'll sound like it's just a story, but the story totally aligns with the guidance. So, I get it, because I'm one of those people who'll be watching a reading and I'll skip. I'll, fast forward 10 seconds. Okay. But I feel like if I was watching the Luz Lumiere channel, I wait. I would have to force myself to sit on my hands and wait, because guidance does come through when she's just rambling. It sounds like a ramble, but it's actually, and I don't like saying this, but shit. Same with the songs. That's some clear audience shit. That's so awkward to say that, but it is. Let's get it. If you're new, hi. Sit down. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Should number 9 stay or go? Stay or go? Stay or go? Ba ba da. Mm 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 mm. I was thinking about you. Where are you at? Where you been at? It's a bit difficult because you feel a sense of belonging in this situation, and yet it seems like it may not be serving you. It may not be feeling good. So I can see how you would want to leave. I can see how you would want to walk away from this. It's just there is a certain bond here. It's just that you may not have been feeling that bond for a while. You may not have been feeling that bond for a while. There's an energy here of don't wait, right? There's an energy here of definitely don't wait. There's an energy here of go where you feel more belonging. Go where you feel more grounded. Go where you feel more fun, where you feel better about yourself. You know, do that. Alternatively, or even in a layered fashion, it seems like in this situation, I don't think there's a sense of waiting. I feel like if you were to stay in whatever situation this is, if it if do so in a lighthearted manner. Don't wait. I would say here, don't wait. Okay. Don't wait. Be realistic about the situation, whatever it is. Yes, you may feel some sort of belonging or bondage to it, but I feel like what was is done, and how it used to be is over. And it seems like you maybe maybe I'm reluctant to say this about being able to pave a new path. I'm reluctant to say that, so let's just put that on ice. But I feel like here, you can go. Don't wait. Don't wait. There is also something here where the greater essence is go where you feel good. Do things that make you feel good. Like not good for 2 seconds, not good for 2 hours, but something that will make you feel good longer in the long term. So something that makes you feel good in the long term may suck for an hour, like working out, right? It may suck to have to actually working out won't suck for an hour. Working out will suck for like 10 minutes, and it gets you to get ready and go to the car or walk and go to the gym. But once you get to the gym, you're like, oh, this is great. This feels amazing. And that is something that's like longevity, right? So that's going to feel better in the long term. This is to me about don't wait. Follow what's going to feel good in the long term. That would be the greater essence of this. On the mundane level of me click you of saying, hey, wait or go. It's not clickbait. It's true shit. But really, if you were in this situation, if I was to make a ish verdict at this stage, because I'm going to pull a little bit more cards, I'd say don't wait. But don't wait doesn't mean go. Okay? That's why I'm saying particularly don't wait. I'm not stay. I'm not saying go. I'm not saying don't go. I'm not saying don't stay. I'm not saying leave. I'm saying don't wait. Because here it's looking like you need to not necessarily follow your bliss, but follow your like long-term bliss. Like follow something that's going to actually make you happier in the longer run. And if you were to but not wait, right? There's a difference there. If you were to stay but not wait, do the staying in such a way that the moves that you make are coming from a place of reality, where you're grounded in what's going on and you're not wishy-washy, or you're not in a state where you're dreaming about what it could be. Okay? You're looking at it realistically, and you're having fun in the freedom of looking at it realistically. Do you get that? If I was to relate this to romance, do you remember the first, like when you were dating, when you first meet somebody, you don't know who the hell they are. You don't know if you don't have any history with them. You don't have any background with them. They're just a person off a street. They're just someone you've been texting. And even when you first text somebody, you're free. You're ain't no expectations. There's no, oh, you said this in the past. Like, there's nothing like that. It's playful. If you are going to stay in this situation, it's almost like you need to, it's almost like there's a, they would have to, it would have to come from that sort of place. Okay? A place of what's fun, what's real, what's real, what's true, what's real. So, what's real? What's grounded? What's in reality? Tell me more. Wait or go. Walk away or wait. Stay or go. Tell me a bit more, please. We gonna take over the world while these haters get mad. Take over the world. Watch this crazy laugh ahead. My God, my hand is so tired from shuffling. Yeah, I wouldn't, I suppose I wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't wait. It doesn't seem like don't wait for things to get better or for things to improve. It's just kind of like, don't wait, however that looks like to you. But for further-ish guidance is follow what feels good. Okay? Like I said. I don't know what that means. All right. Fuck it. So, what I was seeing here is being discerning, right? With the Queen of Swords coming out first, it seems like, you know, the Queen of Swords stereotypically is she cuts things out. So there's that, and I feel like the Queen of Swords is not ashamed or afraid to go after what makes her happy. Unlike the Queen of Pentacles and maybe the Queen of... And the Queen of Cups is something else, but... Sorry. I feel like the Queen of Swords, she acts on behalf of justice, but she is human, so she would get hurt, you know. It's just that she makes the best choice for all involved. With this King of Wands here, I feel like it's saying don't be a busybody. I feel like there may be a new opportunity for you. I feel like it's in following your bliss. I do feel like you, not to say the reason Spirit got you to pick this one, but it's don't wait and follow what makes you feel good. Yes, longing, but it could also be follow a greater sense of belonging here. Okay. Oh, look at that, justice. That's funny. Take the opportunity to serve yourself, really, is what I'm seeing here. Not being a busybody and trying to serve everybody. Yeah. Take what you can and run. Take what you can and run. I'm not saying steal, but take what you can and run. Your dignity, or I don't know what this is for you. Okay. Yeah, I hope that helps. I am going to pull a guidance card for you to help you with this situation, whatever it is. I've been telling everybody, but if you decide to share, like, save this, and revisit this in the future, do so, right? If you like it, it adds to your liked folder, and you can always go back to your liked videos and rewatch them. It's just the easier way that I've found for myself. Or you can add it to a playlist, and check where you're at, you know, rewatch it and check where you're at. If it's the same one, there may be something new that piques your interest, because when we listen to certain things, sometimes the second time we listen to it, especially my readings, you pick up on something different. Okay? So it's something pertinent to where you're at now. Then you can kind of track your energy that way. So let me see. I'm shuffling for your guidance right now in the background. May I please have guidance, please, for number 9. And how best 9 can handle this situation here. Interesting. It was like, take a risk. 9. I love that. 9. Come through. See, Treasure Island is number 9. Follow. Take your belonging with you. Take your sense of belonging with you as you go to what lights you up and what makes you feel good in a broader perspective. Okay. You know what I mean? In a, not in a short term, but a broader. Right. Oh God. A broader perspective. Sorry, I got a text message and it's like taking over my screen when I saw it. It's just really funny. Treasure Island talks about the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. It says, you worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot. Oh, praise him. Because some of these